Jersey, Joburg, Egoli, or just simple Johannesburg. Our journey through the metropolitan heart of northern South Africa starts in the southwestern Protea Glen and ends in the northern Sandton, passing Parktown, Constitution Hill and Rosebank. Jozi Napakazi, from Soweto via Parktown and Rosebank to Sandton. Protea Glen is one of 32 townships which are combined known as Soweto. This new extension of Protea Glen was built between 2011 and 2012, and it is a dolomite area. The houses are low-cost houses for people who wanted to own houses but could not afford to buy them at high prices. The construction at the Protea Glen extension is not finished yet, as there are further development plans. In 2019, the area has already 2 schools, 1 private high school, 1 public primary school, and GOG, Green Outdoor Gym Lifestyle Park, with a nice lifestyle park for family outings. A mall is still under construction. As the core part of Protea Glen is already connected to the Rea Vaya bus service, where the new built extensions are currently only reachable by minibus taxis, Uber and private-owned cars. The Civic Centre, the home of the Johannesburg City Council, was built during the 1960s and 1970s. The complex covers an area of 10 hectares in Josi's suburb, Braamfontein. Braamfontein is named by the farm of Gert Bezuidenhout. Next to the Civic Centre, we are walking through the flower garden of the Johannesburg City Council chamber. The chamber is a round building on the crossroad of Rizik Street. Here we also see the gold miners' monument. Since 2016, the Democratic Alliance politician Herman Maksaba is the mayor of Johannesburg. It is the first time since 1994 that Josi's mayor is not a member of the ANC. Maksaba leads a minority government and announced his resignation that will take effect from the 27th of November 2019. The City Council consists of 278 seats. Johannesburg was founded as township by the Boer government and reached the status of a city in 1928. Josi's central train station, called Park Station, opened in 1897. Minibus taxis and metro buses are transporting the people from all around into the city. Since 2010, the Rea Vaya bus service connects the southern townships of Soweto with the Joburg CBD. The GAU train, a high-speed train connection between Joburg and Pretoria, and a connecting bus service to the stations started to operate in 2011. The Joburg Theatre Complex was built in 1962, refurnished in the late 1980s, reopened in the early 1990s, and rebranded in 2009. The theatre homes both Broadway musicals and homegrown productions. From its opening in 1962 until 1978, based on the Reservation of Separate Amenities Act from 1953 of the apartheid government, the theatre was open for white people only. By April 1978, theatres could apply for a racial mixed seating audience. The Playmakers is a statue outside the main entrance. At the south end of the complex entrance, the Sabi Theatre Gardens was established and transformed in 2007. Office workers and students mostly used the garden. In 2013, Joburg Theatre, Soweto Theatre and Roodepoort City Theatre were integrated into a single theatre management company. The Joburg Theatre combines 4 theatre studios with a complete capacity of 1,069 seats. Parktown is the first suburb north of downtown Jozi. The Randlords already established Parktown in the 1890s. It is one of the largest suburbs of Jozi. Today, Parktown is the home to many businesses, hospitals, schools, churches and restaurants, and offers residential areas. The University of the Witwatersrand based 3 of their 5 campuses here. Parktown is divided into Parktown and Parktown West, with Jane Smoot's Avenue drawing the dividing line. Parktown West is almost an entire residential area. We are passing the Charlotte Macnaghten Johannesburg Academic Hospital. With 1,088 usable beds, over 4,000 professional and support staff, it is the biggest hospital in Johannesburg. The hospital covers all important health departments, including general medicine, surgery, nuclear medicine, and psychiatry and mental health, to name only a few areas of medical treatment, and provides its services to the whole Gauteng province. Constitution Hill homes many important places in South African history. The Old Fort, the Women's Jail, the Constitutional Court, and the Flame of Democracy are such places. The Constitutional Court building is open to the public for people who want to attend hearings or view the art gallery in the court atrium. Constitution Hill symbols a place of injustice and justice, of oppression and liberation in South Africa's history. The apartment skyscrapers of the social critical Hillbrow are visible. We are inside the planetarium of the University of the Witwatersrand. In 1956, the planetarium was initialized by the Festival Committee, which was later replaced by the Johannesburg City Council. After successful negotiations with the City Council of Hamburg in Germany, the planetarium got a Zeiss McKill projector as modern and complete as any in the world at the time. The City Council finally sold the projector to the university with purpose of formal instruction of students and as a public amenity for the citizens of South Africa. The planetarium was opened on October 12, 1960, and was the first full-size planetarium in Africa and the second in the Southern Hemisphere that opened its doors to the public. The Zone, the shopping and relaxing area of the northern suburb Rosebank, is necessary to see when you are visiting Joburg. The neighboured Rosebank Mall is the second biggest shopping area of the suburb and was built first. Rosebank also has a thriving nightlife with cafes, bars and clubs. Joburg Central train station, Park Station, connects Rosebank via the Gautrain and bus service. Most of the 1,085 inhabitants are Black Africans and white people, as they summarize together 85.3% of the population according to racial makeup in 2011. We are reaching Sandton, a northern suburb of Jersey. Originally founded as an independent municipality, Sandton became part of Johannesburg after the reorganization of South African local governments in 1996. Sandton got its name from the combination of the two suburbs Sandtown and Bryanston. On the corner of West Street and Rivonia Road is where Sandton's most important public transportation hub is located. Here the Gautrain connects Sandton to Park Station, to Pretoria and to the OR Tambo International Airport. Before the European settlement, Tswana and Soto people occupied the area. The Esterhuizen family was one of the first Europeans who settled on the land. The area of the former farms Sandfontein, Driefontein and Rietfontein is what Sandton became today. Today, Sandton creates the most of Jersey's business tourism. After the opening of the Sandton City Mall in 1973, the suburb created rapid commercialization and industrialization. Today, Sandton still operates as a macro suburb. Not far from Sandton City is our last destination, the Nelson Mandela Square. Named after anti-apartheid activist and former South African President Nelson Mandela, in March 2004, Nelson Mandela Square, located in the heart of Jersey's northern suburb Sandton, is a 1,000 square meter public square and shopping center. The highlight of the square is the 6 meters high and 2.5 tons heavy bronze statue of Madiba, sculptured by Kobus Hatting and Jacob Maponyane. The location of the statue was criticized as the square is located in the most opulent area of the city, where Madiba was the disadvantage of this. The statue was erected to honor the 10th anniversary of South Africa's first democratic elections. Madiba's eldest granddaughter unveiled the statue, which was the first ever in the public of Madiba. A box for donations for the Nelson Mandela Foundation was placed beside the statue. The statue shows Madiba wearing his Madiba shirt and dancing what is called the Madiba Jive. This dance tributes the spirit of joy and celebration inherent to the people of South Africa. South Africa's national hero Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela died at the age of 95 on December 5, 2013.
salanga, mi mwangwa, yellow Africa, yellow Africa, mi mwangwa, yellow salanga, yellow salanga, mi mwangwa, yellow Africa, yellow Africa, Africa, yeah, yeah, Africa, oh, oh, Africa, yeah, yeah, Africa, oh.